Where 70% of women quit their jobs after the birth of their first child. That's not good for the economy, so the government is trying to lure them back. Some experts say that if Japan manages to get in line with the other G7 nations when it comes to women in the workforce, the country's GDP per capita would increase by as much as 5%. Reporting from Tokyo, here's Justin McCurry.
Mitsubishi Heavy Industries welcomes more than 200 new recruits during a ceremony at its headquarters in Tokyo. About 90% of the new employees are men, and they're about to start work in a male-dominated corporate world. Only 11% of managers in Japan are women. Close to 40% of women of working age do not have a job. The world's third biggest economy is lagging behind when it comes to women in the workplace. But the Prime Minister, Shinzo Abe, wants to change all that as he seeks to continue the country's economic revival. Dubbed Womenomics, his programme aims to get more women into work. If the proportion of women in the employment market was similar to that for men, Japan's GDP would rise by 9%, according to the International Monetary Fund.
Until now, women issues were related to gender issues or women's rights. But interestingly enough, the concept of Womenomics focuses on economic performance.
The programme's taken on even greater urgency in light of Japan's rapidly ageing society, with 1 in 4 people now aged 65 years or older. The arrival of 8 million women in the employment market would help fill the gap left by retirees.
Women are the key to filling the gap of a decreasing labour market.
As head of eWoman, a company that seeks the opinions of women to improve products, Kaori Sasaki is at the forefront of Japan's female empowerment project. Women do not just make up the numbers, she says, they're a valuable asset.
When a company would like to really target to working women, and then also when they would like to listen to their voices, they ask us for research and productive development.
As a successful entrepreneur, Sasaki is a rarity among her generation of Japanese women.
When I established my company, I was 27 or 28 years old. At that time, my friends of the same age were quitting their jobs to get married.
There's still a clear divide between the roles of men and women in Japan. 70% of Japanese women leave their job after the birth of their first child, and 1/3 of women aged 15 to 39 say they aspire to be housewives. This matchmaking event is proof of that.
I want to become a full-time housewife and spend time with my children. Nowadays, I'm only working to earn a living.
Although its employment targets are non-binding, Womenomics is already producing results. About 50 major Japanese companies have pledged to hire more women next year. In 2013, 63% of women of working age were in jobs. This is below the average seen in other wealthy countries, but a record high in Japan.
That's it for our 2-hour live from Paris show. I'll be back in a few minutes with a full news roundup, though. Do stay tuned.